I'm glad to be here. Why I can't speak? It's good to see you. You know what I'm saying? I hope all is well. Hola, buenos dias, all the good stuff. All right, look. So originally I did a reading. I don't know what was going on with it. I really don't. But here's what I got. I got the energy of two people in the same energy, yet they were expressing it and experiencing it totally different from one another. I had somebody who was kind of in this energy of, I'm not going to invest. I'm not going to spend my resources. I'm not going to spend any time. I'm not going. They're like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give somebody some sort of communication. I'm going to be cold. I'm going to cut them off. I'm going to be something. While there's another person who, in that exact same energy, was like, I'm giving what I can. I'm investing when I can. I'm putting in time and energy into situations and the way that I can, the best that I can, because I have a lot of other things going on. I'm trying to use my discernment and I'm trying to invest properly. Um, and I liken this to perhaps a splotch test. Like, say you were in a case study, it's you and this particular person. So here you are, and the psychologist shows you a splotch, right? And the card that we put, but we'll practice right now, actually. Let me show you how this is working between you and this person. You have two of you, right? Imagine you're in one room, they're in the other, and a psychologist is showing you both the same card, but we'll do this with a tarot card. The strength. So the way that you'd be interpreting this is, I need to use my inner strength. All the strength comes from within me. I'm capable. I'm able to achieve something. I need to do something. I have very strong willpower. God's behind me. Everything I need is right there. Whatever needs to happen, I'm capable of achieving it. This person would see this and they represent it like, oh my God, here goes another battle. I have to fight these demons. I have to tame myself. And it's like their perspective of the same energy is something that's a little bit more negative, like skewed towards the negative. And so the two people who are in the same energy together, they're both experiencing it so differently because their perspectives are so different. Hey, Black Dracula. How did I go live? I don't know. What you mean? I've been live. I was actually here and like nobody showed up. And then the video cut off. So yeah, that was the energy I got. But I didn't know what I first was channeling. I was first channeling Mystical. Oh, so like I realized once you have a certain amount of people, or like once you have a certain amount of views and stuff, they let you go live. So it was like right there where you would go to post. You should have the option to go live. But I think you have to have a certain amount of followers or a certain amount of like views or something like that. But so yeah. But thank you guys who do follow and let me go live, because I prefer to do the readings live, y'all. Here it's the same energy. It's the same energy, that reserved energy where somebody is like investing when they can and they're not trying to spend too much time on situations and stuff like that. This is, it's the same energy. But the original cards that came out were the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. All right, for Black Dracula, let's give him a card. You got two. So you might be confused a little bit about an opportunity that you'd want to offer or an opportunity that you want to take. Or you might be confused about where your inspiration is tending to come from. But I'll tell you this. Make a solid choice and a solid decision and go down that path. You'll be guided towards whatever it is that you're supposed to get into anyways. Like, don't shut yourself off from opportunities thinking that it's not going to get you to where you want to go. in a sense, like, say you want to open up your own company or build websites, but then there's like this weird class of like beginners like typing, and you think to yourself, I don't need beginners typing, but then you take the class anyway and you find that the teacher actually teaches like how to build websites. Don't close yourself off from opportunities or options that you might have, so that whenever you get into something, have this like open mind and optimism about it. With the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it's a sign of self-love, but have optimism about it, of how it could help take you to the next level anyway. Yeah, what's your question? I'm in a really good mood today, y'all. What's your question? Use your discernment. I hope that helped, Black Dracula. All right, so as far as whatever the situation is with this Four of Pentacles, this energy where we got two people experiencing this, one of you is reserving, the other one is a bit stingy and a bit selfish. I don't know what's up with that. Cause you let them block them if you don't want them to test you. But what if that's, I don't know who Jamari is to you, but whoever Jamari is to you, that is the, you know what I'm saying? That's the dynamic that you allowed to have. Hi, Trish. That's the dynamic you allow them to have with you. Now, mind you, I named this the Man Right Chea because I was listening to Mystical. I know y'all niggas can't fuck with me because I can't fuck with my damn self. Okay? This is so interesting. Because a part of the song, he literally says, you couldn't see me if you had a bird's eye view. So somebody here, let's see, is there somebody here who's feeling like, I hope there's not a dynamic here that's going on. Thank you, Letty. I love that name. I hope there's not a dynamic going on where somebody think like they better than the other person. Some weird, okay? The Page of Cups. Someone is, okay. One of you is deciding I'm holding back my creativity. The other one is deciding I'm not giving no creativity. It's just that it's a slight difference. One is doing it because the energy they stepping into, like when it comes to the other person, and the other one is doing it out of like genuine fear. I don't get it. Like someone is genuinely like, I really don't want to engage in this energy. I'm scared to give it up. I'm scared to present it. And then the other one is like, I don't know. That person's not giving this energy. I need to keep it to myself. It's really, really odd. The Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there may be a desire for reconciliation, but it's like, I don't know how to explain. I don't want to say somebody is like a dog or anything. That's not what, but, or like a monster, but it's like, you ever seen something, or like you had a pet and it was already irritated or something. I don't want to say like to compare people to this, but say you had like a pet and the pet was irritated and you go to your pet and then you want to, like, you know what I'm saying, show it love, and then it goes, and snap at you. So then you're like, I don't want to give it either, because the pet don't want to have it and you don't want to give it either. Like, okay, you don't want this right now. It's like that kind of energy. So I think it's a mutual desire to move forward and be victorious over this energy, whether it be to move away from each other and be victorious over this energy, or whether it be to move forward together and be victorious over this energy, or have some sort of success regarding this energy. There is a strong desire for two people, okay? Now, Somebody might want to apologize for not investing or not giving or being stingy and held back. Somebody might want an apology in order for them to move forward and give. But what's this Four of Pentacles? It's inconsistent, whatever it is. And then there's a communication that seems to be being had, or a truth that's being relayed, because someone is expressing that they have a lot of responsibilities. If you want one, you'll find a wife if you want one, if you don't already have one. Do you already got a wife and you just on here asking me stuff? You'll find a wife. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and think, don't entertain negativity or entertain negative thoughts. It's like I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been married before. I'm divorced now, right? But I realize getting married, it is so easy to just do the marriage and have the husband and the wife like as titles. It's the responsibility of it, and it's the desire to have like a loving and fulfilling relationship. And then one of the biggest things I had to learn with that is it requires me to do a lot of change and introspection and soul searching with myself, because you will end up picking anybody just to have a wife, right? Okay, there's so much soulmates. Right now, we are exchanging energy as soulmates. You're one soul, I'm another soul. We're mating up, you know what I'm saying? We talking and we chilling. So yeah, having somebody that you can have a friendship with, having somebody that, you know, you guys can accomplish your goals together, having someone that makes you feel good, that balances you out, that brings you up and uplifts you and takes you to the next level and doesn't hinder you or bring you down. These things are so important for relationships in order to feel like we are growing, right? So keeping your perspective open and positive towards finding that is one of the main things. One of the main things. I'm not married. I'm not married. But it's one of the main things you're gonna want to have as you're moving forward towards finding a wife. Is a good perspective and being positive and optimistic. Ain't nobody want to be nobody wife around no negative husband. You know, wives want husbands. So also making sure you're putting yourself in a space and the energy to be somebody's husband. You know, are you ready to be a provider? And that's not to say that when we're coming into situations that like, oh, I can't take care of them 100%. I'm not a good husband. No. It's in the case that somebody falls down and they can't do shit for themselves anymore, are you willing to take on the responsibility that come with them and everything they come with? Right? Like, are you truly willing to? Are you really able to? And we are. Don't let your mind trick you, because some people, when their mind will trick them into being selfish. Like, it'll trick them into being like selfish and thinking, I can't sustain a good relationship. I'm not strong enough to carry this and that. You are, especially if you really want it. If there's a will, God will make a way. But putting yourself in that position is going to be the number one thing to finding a wife, is being a husband. And that's just, you know what I'm saying? If you be honest with yourself, you feel like, no, I can't do it. Nah. All right. Then, you know, maybe wife and husbandhood ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't for you. But say you want that. You want somebody to be able to take care of you when you fall. Well, you got to be able to do it for them. You know, set yourself up to where you can take care of them, and they set themselves up to where they can take care of you, and y'all be okay. Y'all be all right, because you're dealing like with an empire. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with a business, and in business, it's important that each person and each component of the business is healthy and working hard to be healthy, and that y'all have a plan in mind for to come across your goals, to achieve those goals, and just in case something doesn't go well or you have problems, because it's difficult, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I think marriage is difficult, but it's worth it. All right, what's the Page of Cups? So there's some sort of inconsistency. Maybe the holding back is creating inconsistency, like the lack of resource. Someone feel like that another person is not consistent. They're not stable because they don't invest. There is a desire, maybe again, there to be a See, the Knight of Wands is nothing like the Hierophant. The Hierophant is somebody who is marriage material. The Hierophant is somebody that's marriage material, not the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands here is not investing enough time, energy, resources, communication, whatever the case. Someone wants to apologize about that, but maybe they're wanting to bring in a more committed, more consistent kind of energy. There's a desire to move forward, and they could be nervous about this. Like, this could cause them a little bit of anxiety. How do I bring forth this working together like attitude? With the Chariot, they want just kind of the stagnant space with the Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords. It's a stagnant space. They want to move on. There's this stagnancy because of this energy. They want to have forward movement with the Chariot. All right, let's see what's getting ready to happen in regards to this energy, because I need to go. There's some insecurity here. Someone's trying to think their way around it. They're trying to remove the emotional aspect of the insecurity to move forward. They want the Ten of Cups. Interesting. What's going on in regards to this energy soon here? I'll tell you about yourself when I'm done. Or will I? Insecurities may cause a missed opportunity to happen, or what was a missed opportunity can change if someone decides to take action